Good afternoon. Welcome to live session with me, Vinod James. Welcome to 𝐻𝐿's Academy Reading Live. Hope you had a stunning 2 days of ample time to relax yourself. Yes, I'm sure you all did. Okay, now another 5 days with me as well as 𝐻𝐿's Academy, and we're gonna indulge a lot in reading. I'm sure that all of you would be telling what is your easiest module. All of you would be saying reading, isn't it now? Yes. Sidhu, good afternoon. Would you? Now tell me, because that's an interesting question to ask. I always love to ask that question because what do you think is the easiest module for you? Let me see. Shine Johnson, good afternoon. Neethu George, good evening. Tell me, what do you think is the easiest module for you? Kalpana, Manipur, good afternoon. Aishwarya Satishan, good afternoon. Very nice, very nice. A lot of new, known names now as our students are popping up. Tell me, what do you think is the easiest module for you? Quite eager to see. Whatever that you feel, please be kind enough to tell me what is the easiest module for you. Out of the four, which one do you think is the easiest module? Sidhu, yes, one way to get to eligible scores. Shiny Sojan, good afternoon. Fair enough, fair enough. I think out of the four modules, which one do you think is easy for you? Just want to know. Now, what reading is the easiest material? Unfortunately speaking, is the easiest one. Do not worry. See, whatever you feel, please be kind enough to let me know which one. Sidhu, reading because of me, not because of your hard work. Yeah? Good enough. Libby Tene, good morning. Aishwarya speaking. Okay, fair enough. So, two people were speaking and one reading. Good enough. How about all the others? I want all of you to tell whatever you feel. Okay, it's not something on the aspect. Christina Varghese, good afternoon. Shiny VS, good afternoon. Very nice. And if you have not yet liked our page, please do not hesitate to like our page, subscribe to our channel. Please do follow the very same page that you're watching. Monica Vegas, good afternoon. Shiny speaking. Neetu Nikrishnan, good afternoon. Revati Gopal, good afternoon. Kalpana speaking. Okay, most of you are saying speaking. Christina writing. I always love those students who say writing, isn't it? Marinoman, good afternoon. Atira Sally, good afternoon. Shine Johnson speaking and writing. Good enough. Anija Devdattan, good afternoon. Sandhya Bijoy, good afternoon. Libby listening. Okay. Annette Sato, good afternoon. Jinsi George, good afternoon. Shiny, reading tough for me. Okay, fair enough. Sidhu, guidance impact mainly, sir. Thank you very much. Very, very, very sweet of you to give that smallest portion of your hard work to me as well, isn't it? Guidance is always there, but your effort is what makes that easy for you. And Teresa, good afternoon. Revati Gopal speaking and writing. Good enough. Shibiyanto, hi, good afternoon. Good. A lot of people with at least one icon next to your name. I would request all of you, if you have not yet liked our page, please do like. If you have not yet followed our page, please do follow. If you have not yet shared, please do not hesitate to share. Radha Lakshmi, good afternoon. New name, Neetu Nikrishnan, reading. Okay, fair enough. I always adore the students who say reading as well, because even though reading is the most easiest one that you can ever, but generally we have a perspective saying that it is challenging. Gigi Simon, good afternoon. Kavita Balaji, good afternoon. Kalyani Rajagopal, good afternoon. Sophia Jadan, good afternoon. Anita Jose, good afternoon. If you have not yet joined our social media platform, we have just pinned the official 𝐻𝐿's Academy material. Please do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Now, why sharing? Okay, sharing is for me because I want to know how many of you feel that this class is beneficial. Because if you feel that this class is beneficial, you will definitely share, isn't it? So that's the only reason, yeah? Safi Philip, good afternoon. Chipianto, listening same like Himalaya. Very nice. I like that, comparison. I'm not fair enough, but do not worry, okay? See, just on the aspect, see, don't think that because I asked you, it is going to have anything. No. Sophia, Anita, Steffi, Thansi, good afternoon. Achunitin, good afternoon. Shibi, difficult. Okay, fair enough. See, but let me be very straight to each one of you, yeah? Whatever that you're saying, see, let's say listening and reading. Okay, these are the two most important thing that you have to always understand. Okay, how these skills are interrelated. Okay. See, generally, Neetu George, A part is difficult, B and C I can score nice mark. Fair enough. You should be happy enough and saying good. And whether you like it or not, it's about how you really look into. And that's what we have been doing all these ever since we started 2024. We've been talking a lot of things on the aspect to improve. Jilmi, good afternoon. Nirmal Jyoti, good afternoon. Rasna Suraj, good afternoon. Divya Subhash, good afternoon. Anybody who's attending the live for the very first time, live attending. If so, please be kind enough to let me know where you're from. Yeah. And also let me, yes, I'm attending live for the first time. If you are. Now, how these things are related, okay? See, Jilmi, part B and C is difficult for me, okay? Fair enough. Sheenu Santosh, good afternoon. Now, see, listening, speaking is interrelated. If you're a good listener, you're a good speaker, or if you're a good speaker, you're a good listener. Likewise, if you're good in reading, your writing is enhanced. If you're good in writing, your reading is enhanced. That's how your skills work. And on top of that, see, there are two other things that you have to always remember. Listening and reading, why we say it is challenging is because it is assessing your comprehensive skill, the ability to understand. Speaking and writing is your giving out, isn't it? Which you already have. Simply wanna pump it out. So that's the difference. Okay. So you have to, Akila Sham, good afternoon. So you have to really understand the reason why we say, okay, I don't understand listening, I don't understand reading is difficult, listening is difficult, is not because of any other reason. It's your ability to comprehend, understand from what they are talking about. Listening, you definitely need to listen as a habit. Reading, you definitely need reading as a habit. Okay, those are the two things that we always consider these two as human beings, because what we speak and how we pronounce is not what they would, native speakers would pronounce, isn't it? Usha D'Souza, good afternoon. So you always have to understand, it's a third person's perspective. You have to understand what they are speaking. The way that they are going to pronounce the words are not what we would pronounce it. Okay, so you have to really look into the aspect of practicing a lot. See, now how would you infuse your valuable time? This is what I'm going to talk about, to comprehend whatever they're saying. It's an absolute necessity that you start inculcating a lot of habits. See, these habits are not something that is, I'm not asking you to take your extra time into it. See, you have to make sure that you utilize whatever is there in and around. Generally, see, I wouldn't say most of you. I think there are students who are there in a community where you have the opportunity to listen to somebody who speaks in English or even talk to someone who's there in English. But do we utilize it? The next question. Because as far as I know, which I have seen also, see, for example, when I went to Dubai, I went for a medical there, for a checkup. So then what happened? I could literally see, when I'm not going to say which country people, definitely the people who are not fluent users of English language, when a Filipino is entering, these people are going away from. See, rather than facing the reality, see, you should have thought, see, I'm writing this kind of English exams. So what I should do, I should utilize those time, and even maybe, see, these people are not your ultimate evaluators, isn't it? Maybe they might make fun of you. Don't you dare bother. Why? Because this is not your end life. This is your, utilizing those opportunities. You start talking to them, you listen to them, you start speaking to them. It automatically enhances. Okay, and definitely, see, please be kind enough to understand they are also lovely country people where they are very much on the aspect of helping as well. Of course, there are all kinds of people everywhere. So if the other person is making a mockery out of you, do not worry. Why? That person, you go and show them and reach your dream country, and you can call them and say, thank you very much for helping me out. Done. Isn't it? That's the sweetest revenge that you can take, if at all you want. But I'm not saying about revenge. I'm talking about utilizing the opportunity. Srimol Mohan, good afternoon. Surya Jobin, good afternoon. The next thing. See, when you're traveling, it can be work, it can be during leisure, whatever. Marisha Hannah, good morning. A new name, Marisha. If you're new, please be kind enough to let me know where you're from. Sounds like somebody from Middle East. Not sure, but this is what I feel. Okay, this is just that thing that I try to think. Let's say Surya Jobin, a new name. If there is anybody who's attending the live for the very first time, please be kind enough to let me know that you're new and also where you're from. Now back to the next thing about utilizing the habits. See, you have n number of resources available. It's not hard to simply change that small things. I always believe big thing comes in small packages, because you have to make that small changes in your life. See, let's say you're traveling, okay, provided you're not driving. You're traveling. So what do you do? As when you're traveling, you have your headsets available, you have all those latest gadgets available, isn't it? And I was told that you're all affluent users of all the social media platforms. So why not you utilize it? See, for example, okay, let's say you have YouTube. Okay, just switch on that YouTube. There are n number of things called TED Talks. Okay, listen to a TED Talk. See what happens. TED Talk it's something you can choose. A lot of things are available, resources are available. And why YouTube? Okay, generally, I don't know whether how many of you are aware of it. In YouTube, you can increase and decrease your rate of speech. Reduce it if you're not able to understand. Again, reduce. Maybe from the beginning. Okay, slow. Then what you do as you get adjusted to it, increase, and start listening with the highest. Ajish, good afternoon. So these are the things that you can always enhance. Okay. See, let's say the next thing. Okay, when you're singing a song, when you're watching a movie, keep your English subtitles there. Now what happens with that? You'll start reading English. Not only that you read English, you'll start listening because they're already pronouncing. Start everything, change everything to English. Initially, and see, your end destination is an English-speaking destination. Understood? So you have to enhance your English. You have no idea about how important it is to have a great language when you go and live abroad. So before reaching there, make sure that you're all covering those basic steps. It has a great impact, mark my words, a great impact in your day-to-day life, even for your promotion. So be aware. So start telling yourself, see, the people around me is not my final destination. My final destination is that country where I love to. And that country is an English-speaking destination. So why not enhance it? Josmi, good afternoon. Sajeev Soman, good afternoon. Revati, good afternoon. Josmi Jos, good afternoon. Jasmine Ison, good afternoon. So nobody have told me that you knew. Quite surprised, but even though I know that many of you are new, again, it's not a problem. So welcome to 𝐻𝐿's Academy Reading Live, and I am 𝐿𝐻𝐿. So a very good morning, a very good afternoon, and a very good evening to all my lovely students. So I hope whatever that I've been talking about has I'm not saying huge impact on each one of your life, depends until and unless you find, okay, see, whatever that person have said, let me give it a try. Okay, I think that is fair enough, isn't it? Utilize that small time that I have to inculcate something on the aspect of habits. Okay, see, whatever that, every time, I tell my students every time, even when my regular classes, I always pump at least one word on the aspect. Let's say maybe very, very few times students have asked. Okay, because you pump in a word and it can trigger, isn't it? Some students say, what is that word? They have no problem, because that should be the thing that you are there to learn. See, even with you in front of us, we always tell you, please comment. It doesn't matter what others think. You have to comment, utilize the opportunity that has been provided to you. Come what may, this is just a small passage of your life, isn't it? When you reach your dream country, no problem at all. All right, Sujita Jay Pratish, good afternoon. So once again, make use of the facilities that has been provided to you. It can be by commenting your queries, it can be commenting your curiosity, it can be commenting your doubts about it. Doesn't matter. Please do comment. So first thing, we'll be doing a part A. Okay, as always, because nobody have told me that you knew, so I always expect. And again, a request, if you have not yet shared the very same link that you're watching, please do not hesitate to share in your social media platform. Why? Because there are a number of students who are literally unaware that we are doing these kind of free classes. So it's just a great gesture for them also to also reach their dream country. Maybe by a small gesture of sharing. Okay, we say sharing is caring, isn't it? Right, I hope all of you would share. Thanga Sudha, good afternoon. Jisha Simon, good afternoon. Clarina, good evening. Now we'll have the part B question coming up on your way. And do not waste your valuable time. There will be a timer. Your job is to make sure that you are finding an answer on or before time. As soon as you find the answer, do not type the answer. Just put a sign saying thumbs up or say done. That's enough. All right. So there you have the material. Please do the material and then we will discuss. All right, Shine Johnson was the first to say honor before time. Done. Good enough. How about all the others? All of you have done? Shiny V is done. Good enough, good enough. Anita Joe's done. Monica Vig is done. Kalpana. Hold on. Athira done. Shiny done. Achunitin done. Aishwarya done. Thangasudha done. Sandhya Bijoy done. Kalyani done. Neetu Nikrishnan done. Jibiwag is done. Divya done. Good enough. So I can hear that a lot of you have done. Jisha done. Merin done. Aji's done. Good enough, good enough. Rasna done. So I would request you to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer from. Don't just say what is the answer, where you have got that. Sidhu done, Kavita done, Akila done, Revati done. Good enough. So what is your answer? Christina done. Where you got that answer from? Anija Devdatan done. Jilmi done. Right? Good enough, good enough. Monica Vega is B from the whole para. Okay, fair enough. Shiny V is A from the last part. Okay. Neetu George, A from middle. Okay. Christina done. Shine Johnson, B from the last part. Okay. So it's a mix of A, B. Okay, let's see. Let me see from middle portion. Okay, am I happy? Because as a trainer, I'm so happy when all the three options are there, because that eliminates a lot of doubt about certain other students who have got whatever the answer is. Now what happened? All the students are happy. Already there is one person, isn't it? That's the biggest thing that our students have. They need someone to tell all the answers. So they'll follow. That's not. You have to be the leader. You should be the one who should be saying, I got this. Fair enough. Aishwarya B, Sidhu A, Christina A from last line, Ajish B from middle. Okay, fair enough. Sandhya A from middle, Savit A middle para, Divya A middle. Okay, see, now this is where that diversity happens, isn't it? The same place, different answers are coming. Kavita B middle, Reshma B middle, Anita Jose B middle, Jisha Simon B. Good now, GB Varghese A from middle. Shiny Sojan, B from middle para. Rasna B middle. Betsy, UK, good afternoon. Josmi B middle. Kalyani B middle. Tansy A. Achunitin A from middle. So this is where that thing happens, isn't it? The same place, A, B, and even C also have come from the very same place. So where you're searching the answers are right, how you're comprehending is different. Now this is where that comprehension is, or there is a small thing on the aspect of you're not addressing the question. Okay, so please be kind enough to read the question. As you read, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. This is where that small difference happens, and that is where that different answers comes up. Okay, Rajesh Raju, B middle part, Revati A, Akhila A. Now see, you have the material. Now I'm just going to say how it is. Okay, see, from which of the following signs, so my keyword 1 is sign, can it be understood that the cast is too firm? So sign, cast, too firm. So what is that thing that you have to understand? There is one particular sign that is telling that your cast is too firm. Fair enough. Now I understood the question. Now each of the questions, the answer is you have to relate it to the question. The cast is too firm when inflammation of the arm. Okay, so that means inflammation, change in color, or bleeding at the fracture site. Now, cast and splint, take home instructions. Do not skip anything. Now read. The patient should be instructed not to remove the splint and to return for checkups at 24 hours and 2 weeks. X-ray to verify alignment are optional. When showering, the patient should cover the affected arm with a plastic bag, which can be secured at the top with a rubber band or tape. Okay, these are the general instructions. So you should be looking into. The patient should also be given written instruction about cast and splint care, along with advice to return to the office or go to a hospital emergency department if signs of neurovascular compromise are noted. 1. Swelling or parastasis of the hand. So what is that? Swelling, inflammation. Okay. So inflammation is here. Fair enough. Now, bluish discoloration of the fingers. Okay. Bluish, change of color. Fingers, hand. Now this is a problem. Fingers is not hand. So slightly not there. Okay, this is where you are not. You are trying to simply say, hand comprises of fingers. That is not. Your answer to part B should be mentioned as such in the answer option. Now, increasing pain at the effect site may indicate an over tightly cast, which requires splitting and reapplication. While the fiberglass material is generally water resistant, a shower or bath taken without protecting cast will soak the padding, and this can lead to maceration of the skin under the cast and subsequent local infection. So patient should avoid getting the cast wet. So bleeding at the fracture site is not the sign that the cast is too firm, and it's not mentioned, to be very precise. Now, change in color, yes, bluish discoloration, but this made this answer wrong. Not the hand, only in the fingers. So that is wrong. Now inflammation, straight answer, swelling. So that is the only thing out of the given options. That is why A is the right answer. So inflammation of the arm is the right answer. Okay. Now parents. Now what is paresthesis? It's a technical term for sensation, tingling, burning, pricking, and all those things, isn't it? You know that. Okay. Deepa, good afternoon. Jisha, Tangasudha, clear. Betsy, no problem. See what happens, you always have to remember this. Okay, when you're practicing, that's something the student misses out. See, arm, hand, and all are okay. Fingers means apart. So it's not just about change in color, it's a bluish discoloration of the fingers, and that made this answer wrong. Akila dancing, good enough. Neetu George, happy. Shine Johnson, happy. Kavita, clear. Shiny, happy. Good enough, good enough. See, you should make the most out of it. See, once you start cherishing these small achievements, you'll start how important each sentence, each question is. Understand? We lack that intent, and that is where that we are not able to push ourselves. When we try, okay, paraphrasing. See, paraphrasing words are there in part A. Here, the paraphrase should be in sentence. That sentence should be paraphrased. It's not just word reference. Understood? And that's where you have to always remember. B is not about keyword reference. And that's where you do. See, blue is change of color. Okay. Finger, hand, paraphrase. No, not like that. You should understand the whole gist of it. Divya dancing, Marin clear. Good enough. Any other doubts? Anything that you're not sure about? Anything that you want me to clarify? Anything? No. Okay. Because you don't have, let's go into the next one, which is part A. Now, part A, the material is uveitis. Okay, I've told them the name of the material because why? I want you to let me know how was the material and how many minutes you took to finish the material. That means the 20 answers. Right. Please be kind enough to tell me how was the material and how many minutes you took to do the material. Aishwarya, clear, fair enough. Neetu Unnikrishnan, clear, good enough, good enough. Rajesh Raju, clear, fair enough, good, good, good. Right. Submit tricky 15 minutes. Okay, that's the first review I get from the material because of your valid feedbacks, that has a great impact in the materials to come, because we always believe you are our patrons, and from what you tell is what we gauge, because you are more knowledgeable. You have to always know, and we respect that. Okay, so Betsy, 12 minutes, easy, fair enough. Reshma, tricky. Kalpana, 15 minutes, easy. Kalyani, 12 minutes, easy. Shiny, easy, 12 minutes. Akila, easy, 12 minutes. See, one thing, I'm so happy, even though our set target, or we have been talking about how to get that in 8 minutes done. But 12 minutes, a consistent thing. Shine Johnson, easy, took 15 minutes. Revati, 12 minutes. Shiny, easy material, 11 minutes. See, it's all hovering about 11, 12 minutes, isn't it? Which is quite good. Okay, you have to pat your back and say, yes, I have improved a lot. It's because of your daily practice. So just imagine this. I don't know how many, the period of time that you were there in front of us, but we always believe when the names are there, I can relate that what you were talking before and what you're telling now. Okay, there's, even though a minute is a huge impact, and thanks to your practice, because you have been doing, you have infused a lot of strategy that has been told, and that is what that difference is happening. So good enough. Kavita, easy material, 12 minutes, even though not that all of you have told, but I would always respect those students, because you have to understand your purpose in here is not to show what others are talking or what others are saying. Your purpose is to make sure that you start telling yourself, see, I'm here to learn, because I need to make that difference in my life. I need to go to that English speaking country. So when you have that, The others are never going to be a problem. 𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 easy material 12 minutes. Sony Raphael, average 13 minutes. Okay, fair enough. Now let's see. Okay, what are the things that you have to always remember when you're doing part A? See, part A, first and the foremost important that you have to always remember is this, always keep in mind 15 minutes is the time that you have to tackle 20 questions. And 15 minutes is the only time that you will ever see your part A material in front of you. Do not touch the material before they tell you to start. As soon as they tell you to stop, just stop doing whatever that you're doing, because they have the upper hand, not us. Okay, so 20 questions. There will be 4 texts based on one common theme. So today's common theme is 𝑢𝐻, and 4 texts. That means text A, text B, text C, and text A. Okay, what is the strategy? Strategy is called skimming and scanning. Skimming and scanning. Now, what is skimming? Skimming means detail look. You know, see, when you find certain keyword, that area you're going to search for in detail. That's called scanning. Now, when you skim through, that means that quick reference. Okay, quickly go through it. Like, okay, this is where I have seen. That is called skimming. Understood what is skimming and scanning? Even though they say 1 to 2 minutes, but we would say skim each text in 15 seconds of time. Understand? Because the text is only there. So you can easily skim those texts in 15 seconds of time. I'll show you how to skim. You are to underline the keywords. Now, what are the keywords and all those things? I've already told. If you're not yet still aware, we've done an exclusive video on how to enhance your part A scores. A bit date back on the very same page that you're watching. Please do go back, listen to it. And not just listen, write down somewhere. And every time when you're doing, always read that. Okay, these are the keywords. And after it becomes, repetitive, then you don't need to. You don't even have to look at that notes because it is there. Because repetition is the mother of learning. Ivira, good afternoon, 13 minutes, fair enough. Now see how to skim. Okay, uveitis is a general term that is used to describe a group of diseases that causes the red eye pain, and inflammation. These are typically UV and the middle of the layer, and the skin is also the other part of the eye. If not treated, uveitis can be permanent blindness and vision loss. An estimate of 13,000 Americans due to uveitis in old ages, children, women, and people with 40 years and have the high risk. People who have the developed red, swollen, inflammatory eye and eye pain, certain conditions increase. But also this is not reason, not done. So what happens? They're talking about Americans how much, who are the possibilities, what are the things that is there, done. B, diagnosis. So how are the different ways to diagnose it? C, antibiotics. So that means treatment. So here, complication. See, this is how you differentiate it. I'm not saying just go up. See, this is just to show. You have to go in detail, yeah? Now, after this, I'm sorry, this is not DEXA. Okay? After this, you're going to go to the question. Now see how keyword, when you refer, is going to have a great impact into it. Advantages of derived from the use of eye drops. So eye drops, where are they talking about? Eye drops means go to treatment, isn't it? So where is treatment? C. Understood how you quickly refer? Now where, if you want, I can show you, because you can see that eye drops are here. Are also kind of that, and complication. These are reducing pain and swelling. I'm not saying that you need to know where it is, but at least when you skim through, you would know. Understood? Now, ways to capture intricate image at the back of the eye. So again, intricate image, different ways. Where are different ways saying? Diagnosis, isn't it? That's it. But if you want to know, again, so back of the eye, intricate image, get a detailed image. That's where that word intricate, detailed image, back of the eye, OCT. But I'm not saying you need to say OCT and all, because where is that intricate? Intricate is a word to say detailed image. Recommended modes of administration of immunosuppressants. Where are they talking about treatment? C. Understood? See, 1 to 7, if your skimming is proper, it's easy to refer. Potential complication, do you really need any second thought of it? But the problem in here is untreated uveitis. So generally what happens, potential complication means generally where we would go, you will go to D. Now the problem in here is there's a different thing. Untreated. So where I know that I had, if not treated, uveitis can cause permanent blindness and vision loss. A. So certain things you just can't blindly swallow. Yeah, you have to be very cautious. Manner in which suppurative uveitis worsens or uveitis worsen. Now this is definitely the complication. If not, see, if I'm wrong, why? Suppurative uveitis may progress to endophthalmitis and panophthalmitis. That's it. So this is where you have to know the skimming. So that is why you should know what are the words that you should underline. I'm not saying all remember, but there are ways to do that. As you practice that, it will come to you. Optimal approach for gauging intraocular pressure. Again, do you really need? B. Diagnosis. Manifestations, signs, symptoms typically indicate the presence of uveitis. So where? Definitely A, isn't it? That's where they say swollen eye, that pain and all those things. Done. Now next set of questions. So I forgot to mention 20 questions, 3 types. You should know what are the each type because it was a pattern. I literally missed. Okay, I'm very sorry for all those first comers. So 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following question, where you should know by hearted numbers what type of question is, what the instruction is, A, B, C, D, and you may use any of these letters more than once. Likewise, the next set of question is called short answer question, where the question number starts from 8 to 14. Reshma 7, excellent. And the instruction, this should be by hearted, okay? You should know, okay, 1 to 7, A, B, C, D. 8 to 14, short answer question. What are those? The answer can be as simple as that of a word, short phrase, anything between 2 to 3 words, words, numbers, combination of both. Anything is an okay. You should know this. Yeah. A special equipment used to examine the anterior portion of the eye. Anterior means what? Inside, isn't it? So where diagnosis go to be? So ocular pressure test, tonometry to measure the pressure inside the eye. Okay, that's not. So slit lamp exam to examine the inside of the eye with a special, so there is a thing called special device or special microscope called as slit lamp. So the answer is with or without the article is fine. SLIT LAMP. That's why keyword. This is the problem. The special equipment. Okay, that is that microscope. The middle layer of the eye generally gets affected by the uveitis. You definitely would know, but again, it is there in A. It's called the UVA. UVEA, not UVA. The toxic substances infiltrate the lens. The resultant condition may ensue. So something which follow. Ensue is a word which says follow, develop. Okay. So toxic substance that infiltrates and causes what? Which condition? Okay. Now you have to find the name of that condition. Now where do you get these name of the condition? Go to D, complication, isn't it? So here they're talking about toxic matters goes into the lungs. So when something infiltrates the lungs, what complicated cataract. Complicated cataract should be written, okay? Not just cataract, because complicated cataract has a slight difference to cataract. Okay, complicated cataract is the answer. Now, during which age brackets do individuals most frequently encounter uveitis? So age bracket, that means from 2. Okay, those are the 2 things. So you have to know what is the age. So where are they talking about all these ages? Definitely the age is between 40 to 60. So age bracket means 40 to 60. If you have written years, it's not a problem, but this is sufficient because age bracket, that means starting and the end is what they have asked. So 40 to 60. In what form is medication typically surgically implanted? So that means some medicine is implanted, experts to alleviate the inflammation. Alleviate means lessen. So what is the form that is there? Go to C, isn't it? Now what is the form that medication? They are saying it comes as which one? It is saying they will take or a capsule that your healthcare provider surgically implants inside your eyes. So it is the capsule. CAPSULE. Good enough. Which component's accumulation is accountable for the initiation of endothelial opacitase in the cornea? So clearly something is accumulated. That means in large number, what is it? And which causes? So where are they talking about all these causes? Again, go to complication. This is where you should refer. Okay, understand. Okay, complication. Now see what are the other keywords. Endothelial opacities, cornea, formation of keratic precipitate. So precipitate, that means it is getting accumulated there. So KERATIC PRECIPITATES. The method employed to capture images of blood vessels in the posterior part of the eye. So now this posterior, anterior, so these are all the things that you have to get exposed. Okay. Now diagnosis. Now back of the eye. So what is that? Fluorescein angiography. FLUORESCEINANGIOGRAPHY. So that's how you. Now for the final set of questions. These are called fill in the blanks questions, where the question number starts from 15 to 20. Very similar to instruction to short answer question. But here redundancy. An article also should not be repeated. You have to be very, very careful with that. The octa test is commonly performed to create three-dimensional dash illustrating a blood flow within the eyes. So octa, go straight to, very straight, isn't it? Octa is only saying in one place. Where are they saying? Now what is the next thing? Now you have found that octa is here. Okay. It produces 3D images is the only answer, because 3D, if you write Y, the question already has three-dimensional there mentioned. So you're not supposed to write 3D images. You're only expected to write images. Clear? Right. So this is where that keyword reference is very, very, very important. Adhesion between iris and lens is averted. So averted means avoided. That's the lovely word that you can start using. Okay. I try to avoid unwanted arguments. So I try to avoid. So now lens is due to dash, which is potential complication associated with anterior uveitis. So all those keywords are there. Now you go to C. Now the answer is eye drops can also keep the iris and lens from sticking. So all those keywords are there. Adhesive, sticking, complication occur within all the others. So the two words are eye drops, EYEDROPS. Now question 17. A complex condition, so condition, a complex condition known as dash arises as hypertensive uveitis deteriorates. Now where are these hypertensive complications? Go. Hypertensive uveitis, what is it causing? Secondary glaucoma. SECONDARYGLAUCOMA. Question 18. Enlarging the pupils during a dash facilitates. So is already there, okay? After you should know that it should be a consonant sounded word. These are the key. If it was an, then you should know that it is a vowel sounded word. These are the things that you have to. Facilitate the examination of the interior of the eye using specialized lens. So where are they talking about all these? It should be definitely in B. So specialized lens. So special lenses there. So what is that? Dilated eye exam, widen pupils. All those other keywords are as such mentioned. So the answer is dilated eye exam. See, DILATEDEYEEXAM, exam. Good enough. Immunosuppressants have the capacity to attenuate. So I like this word attenuate. Now these are something that you have to really look into. The immune system. So calm the immune system's response or widespread inflammation. So where are they talking about all these? Should be there in C. Yes. Immunosuppressant is there. So these medication calm the immune system response to autoimmune disease. So AUTOIMMUNEDISEASE. The ultimate question for today. Dash erythema or ocular discomfort are manifestations associated with a spectrum of diseases encompassed by you. So spectrum of disease, group of disease, like you have to start utilizing all these words. When you go and say, oh, it was a spectrum of, like that you use. Okay, encompass means include. Another beautiful word which keeps on coming every now and then. Now, where are they talking about? Definitely in A, isn't it? Because uveitis is a general term, describe group of diseases and causes red eye, ocular, that's there, eye pain. So these are all, and inflammation, INFLAMMATION. So I have wrapped my 20. Please be kind enough to let me know if you have any doubts. If you have, please do shoot. If not, do let me know what are your total scores. Eagerly waiting to see, because most of you said easy, 11, 12 minutes. Let's see. What are your? Reshma 18, good enough, good enough. Can you see adhesion? Adhesion, see, should be all very easy, isn't it? Adhesion means sticking. Intricate means, I've told you, where did I use intricate? It is, where did I use? Which sentence? See, you have to read that sentence, and that also will give you the answers. Where did I read intricate? I'm just going to try to show you how to relate it with the question. Which sentence did I say intricate? Any idea? I think 8. No, which one did I use intricate? I forgot. 𝗁𝗲, can you tell me where did I use intricate? I really can't find intricate. Where did I use intricate? Right. Anyway, I'll just tell you intricate. That means it's a very similar thing on the aspect. Because if I read only that, see, you can just go through as well. See, I wanted to show how to read from that sentence. Intricate is very complicated. Intricate means detail. Okay, so that's the word intricate, detailed. So missed a lot of other people's scores. Savit 14, Christina 17, Kavita 17, Shiny 18, Jisha 16, Shine Johnson 15, Neetu Unikrishnan 15, Jilmi 15. Yeah, thank you, Kalpana. You're very, very sweet. Manipur. Intricate is detailed. Shiny. IV infusion or capsule? No, only capsule. IV infusion was not given and implanted. Only the capsule, yeah? 18th. Yeah, could you please explain answer 8? Answer 8, what happened? It's a very straight question, isn't it? A special equipment used to examine the anterior portion of the eye. Where did the equipment go to? B. Now see, this is used to pressure inside, but where is the special equipment? Special equipment is special microscope. What is that? Called slit lamp. Sony 18, 𝗁𝗲, thank you 17, thank you very much. 𝗁𝗲 always comes with a flower. Good enough. So, any other general doubts? No, Kavita is also saying. Examination is mentioned. That doesn't mean that. That's the name of the dilated eye exam. Is that thing, okay? So, maybe, may not be. Okay? So, you have to be very cautious with that. It's a dilated eye is conducted. No, dilated eye exam is conducted. You have to read with the question. Okay, see, in 18, what is it saying? Enlarging the pupils during a dash facilitates the examination of the interior. That examination is to check on the aspect. So which one? Dilated eye facilitates. So enlarging the pupil, that is also dilated, isn't it? You are trying to. So those kind of things are not. What is that is the question. Okay. Akila 18, so all of you have started saying thank you. So it's high time that I also say thank you very much for giving me another opportunity to come in front of you. Until and unless I meet you all with another different material tomorrow. Adios for me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.